We're here with Tim Hardy at the 100th running of the Broadmoor Pikes Peak International Hill Climb, brought to you by Gran Turismo. We're here at the summit of Pikes Peak. Tim, welcome. Congratulations on making it to the summit.
Thanks, man. It's an honor to be up here. I'm glad I made it. It was it's a thrill ride getting up here. It's like crazy weather, but I pushed about as hard as I felt comfortable with, and maybe a little bit harder here and there. But it got to the top, and I think we're in third. So I beat a couple idols of mine, so that's really huge. And I was, I think, a tenth of a second off James Clay in the Beamer World car. So that's a awesome accomplishment for me.
That's right, especially for a home-built race car.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's right. Can you tell the people watching a little bit of the history of your BMW E30?
Yeah, I mean, it's a progression from a Craigslist car that I bought 10 years ago, or a little bit over 10 years ago, and I've been working on it since, and it lives in my dad's garage. I basically took over his garage and slowly have started building all the carbon fiber work, and this year we did a whole lot of work on the car trying to make it faster, and I think it paid off this year. So we moved the engine back about 9 inches. We added a DCT, a dual clutch transmission, and it's a 7-speed versus the old 5-speed. We kept having trouble blowing up the boxes, and we went with motion control suspension. We went with Yokohama tires, bigger slicks for qualifying to get better, time, closer to run. I mean, this year it didn't really matter because you're running rain, but made a lot of improvements when we could. So just thrilled to be up here. So
that's right. Now, I know that you were hoping to make a personal best this year, but given all the changes to the car and how well it came together and how well it was running for you all race week, it was looking great, sounding great, and it was really working for you.
Yeah, I mean, we got lucky because I got the car ready. I thrashed for about 2 months straight, just as many hours a day as I could, a lot of 12, 14-hour days in a row, and it was really tough. It was like, everybody complains about peak week. Well, it was kind of like peak months for me, trying to get ready to get it so I could actually, get up here and compete. And I set a couple goals that if I didn't get the car dynoed and a couple track days before the week, that I was going to pull out, because I wasn't comfortable with changing the car that much, that drastic, and not having enough seat time to come up here. But it all worked out. We had a lot of trials and tribulations. I blew up an ECU, had to find one that they're all back order. There were so many problems, but we got it figured out. I got on the track, I got comfortable with it, and peak week just got better and better. We started out with some minor problems, started fixing things, and every day progressively got better and better and better. And then, finally, like I was satisfied with getting 4 seconds faster on our qualifying time with less boost than I normally run. And so that was a win for me, just getting to that point to where we beat our record by 4 seconds, and I knew there was more time in there. We ran out of fuel on the last part of the corner. We forgot to put gas in, and then not running full power, so there's a couple more seconds in there. And then, it just got better and better. So I was able to fully relax yesterday for the first time, like actually sit down and have nothing to do on the car and like fully be cool with whatever happens today. So, and I made a decision when I was sitting on the line that I was going to try to push. And if it felt too risky or too bad, I was going to pull out. But the bottom section felt pretty good. We got the tires warm pretty quickly, and I started getting traction. And I actually felt like I was overheating the front in the section that was not really dry, but it was drier than the rest. Kind of up towards ski area, that was a really good place to put power down. And then kept going. And as I got up to the middle section, it started getting colder and colder, but the tires were still doing well. And by the time I got to the top, or above Devil's Playground, it was just fully socked in like it is here. And some of the visibility, like it's actually pretty good now. You can see 100 feet away, but some of the points were, 25 foot of visibility, 50 foot of visibility, and trying to remember where your braking zones are. I know where the course is and I know where it's about to go, but you don't know until you see it. Like, does it start cutting here, or does it start cutting in like, another 50 feet? And you don't want to be wrong, because if you put yourself in the wrong position, you're going to screw yourself for the outside of the turn. So, I played it safe. I got in the middle on a lot of spots, and then when I could put power down, I put it down. I was fishtailing all over the place, trying to be, not full on drift, but trying to keep power down as I was going through some of the corners. And I think it worked out. It sucks because I just missed James. I love that I'm third. That's totally cool. But there's a couple places I had that 10th. I lost. Yeah. The motor stalled on me coming into Olympic. I had to really lock it up to get it slowed down for that last corner. And didn't get the shifts down in time, and it stalled on me, and you can't bump start it with the DCT, so I had to reach down and hit the starter, and thank God it stayed in gear. I was able to get it in second, get around the corner, and just pushed as hard as I could through the corner, and you know, we're here, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Your car is a fan favorite. You know, you are a staple of the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb now.
Yeah.
So we look forward to seeing you back in the future years and get that personal best next year.
Absolutely. I can't wait for another dry run. I really want another dry run to see what this car can do. So thank you.